Hey, so I've been reading this super interesting book called Dopamine Detox, and I just had to share it with you. It's all about how our brains can sometimes get in the way of us doing the things we really care about. Let me break it down for you in a way that's easy to understand, and trust me, it's actually pretty cool stuff. 1. Why we get stuck. Alright, so here's the deal. Have you ever been pumped about something, like a big dream or project? But then when it's time to actually do it, your excitement just poof, disappears? Yeah, me too. It turns out that this little thing in our brain called dopamine is to blame. Dopamine is like your brain's personal hype squad. It gets you excited about fun stuff, like candy or video games. But here's the catch. If you get too much of that dopamine hype, you end up only wanting to do the fun stuff and none of the important stuff. That's when we get stuck, feeling like we can't get anything done. Sound familiar? 2. What really makes us happy. So here's something I learned that totally blew my mind. We often think that chasing quick fun, like binge watching TV shows or munching on snacks, is going to make us happy. But guess what? It doesn't. I mean, sure, it feels good at the moment, but afterward, you're left feeling kind of empty, right? Real happiness isn't about those quick fixes. It's about doing things that truly matter to us, like spending time with friends or working on something meaningful. That's the stuff that sticks with you and makes you feel good inside. 3. Be careful what you focus on. Here's something else that's kinda wild. The more we chase after those quick dopamine hits, the more our brain craves them. It's like being on a never-ending hamster wheel. And guess who knows all about this? Big companies like Amazon, Facebook, and YouTube. They're out here trying to grab our attention with all their flashy videos and ads, but they're not doing it for us. They just want us to keep watching and buying stuff. So, we've got to be smart and make sure we're focusing on the things that actually matter, not just the things that make our brains go, ooh, shiny! 4. Make room for the important stuff. Now, this one really hit home for me. We're surrounded by so many things that give us quick fun, like sugary snacks or scrolling through social media. But if we're always going for that quick fix, we might miss out on the stuff that really makes us happy in the long run. It's like we're filling up on junk food and then wondering why we still feel hungry. We need to take a step back, think about what really makes us happy, and start focusing on that instead. 5. Take control before it controls you. You ever have one of those days where you wake up, check your phone, and suddenly it's lunchtime, and you haven't done anything important? Yeah, me too. And it's all thanks to dopamine. We get so caught up in these little distractions that give us quick fun, we end up procrastinating on the stuff that really matters. But the cool thing is, once you realize this, you can start taking control. Just cut out the distractions and focus on what really matters. Trust me, it's a game changer. 6. Find your inner peace. Now, this part was pretty eye-opening. If your brain is all over the place because it's overstimulated, it's really hard to focus. That's where a dopamine detox comes in. It's like hitting the reset button on your brain. There are a few ways to do it. 48-hour detox. This one's intense. No phones, no TV, no junk food, nada for 2 days. Instead, you can meditate, take walks, or just chill out. It's amazing how much clearer your mind feels afterward. 24-hour detox. Same deal, but just for 1 day. It's a great way to dip your toes in without diving all the way in. Partial detox. If going all in seems like too much, you can just pick one thing, like social media, and take a break from that. I know it might sound a bit scary at first, but trust me, once you give it a try, you'll start feeling way more focused and calm. So, here's what I've learned. The world is full of stuff that's constantly trying to grab our attention, but we're the ones who get to decide what we focus on. A dopamine detox is like a secret weapon that helps us take back control and find out what really makes us happy. Next time you're feeling stuck or overwhelmed, just ask yourself, is this really making me happy? Then take a step back, focus on what really matters, and watch how your life starts to change for the better. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you found this as interesting as I did.